Welcome in, everybody. We're live here back at Pleasant Grove Hawk Field. Tonight it is the Liberty-Eylau Leopards against the Dangerfield Tigers in by-district playoff fashion. Feels like the playoffs have gotten here really quick, Tyler.
Yeah.
We kind of talked about it yesterday with it being big school, small school now. It really becomes more competitive sooner.
Yep.
And this should be a good game between two pretty local area schools here tonight.
Yeah, we got the Leopards, obviously, who is the defending state champions on the 4A level, making their debut, I should say, in the playoffs as a 3A level team, facing against Dangerfield, who finished off 16-7 overall, 6-4 in district. They have four common opponents. The four common opponents actually were in the Leopards district, so Dangerfield won all four of those common opponent games, and so I think we're in for a pretty good matchup, series-wise here, Dodie.
It was kind of wild. They were almost a ninth district team for this district since they had those wins over DeKalb, Redwater, Queen City, and Atlanta. But and so I think that is definitely going to raise some eyebrows for Liberty-Eylau fans and be like, oh, we should definitely take this first-round matchup serious. And only 10 players on this, 11 players on the lineup card that was turned in from Dangerfield. And so a short rotation, but they believe in their guys. And we'll take a quick look at the bracket real quick here on this region. We see the by-district rounds there on your screen getting ready to advance to the area rounds. Whitesboro already the first team to advance to the area round after they won a 2-0 ball game in a one-game series against Madison yesterday. Pottsboro has a 1-0 lead against Mount Vernon. Everybody else kicking things off tonight. And then winner of this game will see Tatum and Mineola in the area round. And so already good baseball looking to happen here. We're getting the starting lineups announced for both teams. For the Liberty-Eylau Leopards, we'll see Britton Pipes be the leadoff man over at shortstop. Eli Jarvis, the starting first baseman. Tristan Howe will take the bump as the starting pitcher. We will see Colin Evans out in center field. Dylan Neighbors over at third. Gabe Jarvis behind the plate as the catcher. Maddox Moore, the second baseman. Caden McLeod, the designated hitter. Arian Taylor out in right field, and Will Tipton will be the left fielder not hitting. For the Dangerfield Tigers, we have Isaiah Parker, who will be the leadoff man over at shortstop. Tanner Foster, who is the starting second baseman. We have Jermaine Mitchell out in Jaden Mitchell, out in center field. Tanner Teeter, the starting catcher. Tristan Smalley at third base. Weston Collard will be the pitcher. S. Blackburn is Sage Blackburn, who will be over at first base. Eli Harrison out in right field, and Oscar Hagood out in left field. And so Will Collard definitely the ace of the year for the Dangerfield Tigers. He's gotten some really good starts, has a lot of opportunities where he's really gotten high strikeout numbers and been a really good weapon for the Dangerfield Tigers. And it'll be kind of be a pitcher by committee to look to see possibly Smalley and Parker in relief for the Dangerfield Tigers if it comes necessary. And then one of the key pieces that I really saw, like looking at this team, was Isaiah Parker, the leadoff man. He does a great job getting on base. He walks a lot. He scores runs, and he's just a really good utility player for the Tigers out in the defense as well, playing over at short tonight. But he can kind of spread all over the place as a pitcher, as an outfielder, just wherever he's needed.
Yeah, I think we're definitely in for a big-time matchup. Looking at some of these Dangerfield guys, there's some big guys, and I know Dangerfield is obviously, known for their football program and athletic success that they've had throughout the years of time. But these are some good-sized guys, and so I know they might have some power, don't they?
Absolutely. So we'll take a quick break for the national anthem, and we'll be right back after this. So after the playing of our national anthem, we will see the Dangerfield Tigers take the bump first. They will be the the home team in this game. Liberty-Eylau won the flip as far as location goes, and so the Dangerfield Tigers will get the opportunity to be the home team first. The Leopards will start as the home team tomorrow in Game 2, and then they will flip if it comes down to a Game 3.
Well, I must say, a great location between these two coaches to choose to play here at this newly built Pleasant Grove Baseball Stadium, and it's a beautiful place. This is actually my first time here, Dodie.
Really?
So to come in and be in the press box where the rain is falling just a little bit outside. It's a great place to be, great atmosphere, and we're in for a big-time series.
And so key things about this ballpark, for people that don't know, we've definitely been here a lot this year. But
exactly.
The alley in right field is huge. If you're able to get a ball out into right field, to right center field, it will be a pretty good night for here and expect extra base hits.
Okay.
The bullpens are actually a part of the field, and so the fences do come in. And so if you're able to kind of pull a ball, we've seen probably 3 or 4 already this season go over that left field bullpen.
Yeah.
Spencer Browning hit one out to the practice field
Through
out
the
there.
goalpost, huh?
So definitely a lot of power and potential in this field, but a beautiful field nonetheless, brand new this year, and able to host 2 playoff series already this opening weekend of baseball playoffs. The Pleasant Grove Hawks started here yesterday. They ended up having a 6-0 no-hit win over the Caddo Mills Foxes. They are over in Caddo Mills tonight. We were looking to bring you that game. It looks like weather has become a problem in Caddo Mills, and so we unfortunately had to pull that one. We're experiencing more weather around this time than we are, and so we miss out on that one, but we will pick them back up if they are able to be successful tonight.
Hopefully they can win in Game 2 and not have to play that late game.
Absolutely. I mean, only having to use Hunter last night was a huge help as far as arms go. First pitch into Britton Pipes will be a strike. Quickly 0-1. It will be Pipes, Eli Jarvis, and Tristan Howe due up first this inning for the Liberty-Eylau Leopards. Pitch will sail away. Evens the count at 1 here as Collard looking to work here against a very dangerous hitter in Britton Pipes. That one going to be low. Good eye by Britton Pipes. Makes it 2-1. Pipes coming in batting .262, a .443 on base percentage. 22 hits. He leads the team in doubles with 8. 14 RBI, 29 runs, 20 walks so far on the year. Only 10 strikeouts. He's stolen 10 bases as well. That one going to be outside as well. Going to be 3-1.
Yeah, he'll actually signed this upcoming Monday to University of Houston, Victoria. So congratulations to him.
That one he'll take a big hack out on the off speed. Going to be 3-2, a full count with Eli Jarvis on deck. And so Ty Boozer, a member of the Pleasant Grove team who plays on this field pretty often, will be a teammate of Britton's. As he hammers this one out to left field, it'll drop in front of the left fielder and will be a leadoff single for the Liberty-Eylau Leopards. As good of a start as you can ask for if you're the Leopards.
Yeah, that's why he's leading off the lineup, and he's a senior leader. He's been a 4-year starter in this program, and he's setting the tone early for this Leopard lineup.
And hitting has kind of been a struggle as of late for the Leopards. They've just kind of needed to find their groove and kind of simplify, and they definitely got one in the right way against Carthage last Saturday, and so it looked like there was almost going to be a runner there. Will be a ball nonetheless to Eli Jarvis, but kind of looking to find their way and able to get runners on base and just kind of do what Ellie does will be huge. Already 1-0 now to Eli. Move over there to first base, not going to be in time. Pipes will be back safely. Eli batting .264, 23 hits, 3 triples on the team. This one he smokes foul and on the left field side.
This Pipes was taken off, but he'll have to return back to first.
Eli has 14 runs batted in, 26 scored himself. He's walked 20 times, only struck out 12. Really good plate discipline. He's able to get on here. This one going to be popped foul as well. Going to go off of the Dangerfield dugout, and we will reset with a 1-2 count. Back move over to first again. Pipes in safely. Count still 1-2 with Tristan Howe. He's starting pitcher on deck.
Always got to keep your eyes on those Leopards base runners at all times.
This one going to be grounded foul over to the first baseman. Count will remain 1-2. Eli will reset back in the box. So he is a lefty on righty matchup, and that's kind of the way that this lineup is constructed, is to have a bunch of different sequences of lefties and righties and kind of throw off hitters that way. This one fouled straight back foul as Eli Jarvis continues to fight his miss at bat.
Staying alive here. Nice job by Jarvis staying alive. Give himself an opportunity.
Jarvis a .434 on base percentage. Another move over to first. Pipes back in safely once again after another move by Collard. And this one grounded up the middle, going to get through the gap. Pipes rounding hard over to third base. He will slide in and be safely. And a huge single there by Eli Jarvis. That's runners on the corners.
Great job by Jarvis right up the middle. Advancing pipes over to third base. That'll bring up Tristan Howe to the plate for the Leopards. See if we can get a run across here.
So no outs here. Tristan Howe up now. .329 average, leads the team. 28 hits, 18 runs batted in on the year. Going to make it 19 here. Pipes on third. That one going to be in for a strike. First pitch there from Collard.
Howe, another one of those Leopard seniors who will sign this upcoming Monday, as he will sign with the local team, the Texarkana A&M Eagles. Him and Colin Evans as well. So congratulations to both of those guys.
See Colin up next as he is on deck. This one popped up foul over towards Liberty-Eilau's dugout. Will land in the dugout. And so first baseman Blackburn not able to get to that one. And so it'll quickly be 0-2 now on Howe.
It'll be a funny matchup in here in a few years, seeing Pipes on the opposite side against some of his former high school buddies for sure. They're in the same conference.
Houston Victoria, really good program.
Really good.
They're in the top. They're in the
program.
top 15 actually.
Yeah.
Recently ranked as far as what I saw as
they were top 10 at one point too. So they're really, really good.
That one fouled away again by Howe. Count will remain 0-2. Still nobody out. Colin Evans on deck. Now a .464 on base percentage. He will be the starting pitcher, and so looking to help himself out, give himself some cushion here. This one hammered out to left field. It'll be down. One will score in Pipes. And the runners will stop at first and second, but not before an RBI single for Tristan Howe.
Great job there by Howe. An RBI single. That'll bring up number 5, Colin Evans.
And that's exactly what you want to see if you're a Leopard fan. The bat's getting hot.
Yeah.
And runners on base, still with no outs, and now Colin Evans, who has definitely stepped up in big-time moments.
As those who follow this team know, the Leopards went through a little slump over the past couple games with the bats not being as hot, but it's a great start here for this Leopard team for sure.
Evans will lay down a beautiful bunt left side of the mound. Collard won't have a play. Everybody will be safe. Bases loaded now for the Leopards.
Perfectly executed bunt there by Evans, putting it right where the pitcher had to think about it. First is not an option. Only option is third, and Jarvis was just too far ahead for him to even throw it there.
And that's where the, in a way, home field advantage comes in for the Leopards, as they have played here. They've seen the way that this ball moves on turf and knew exactly the way to play that, but also just a great situational bunt there to put it on the left side.
Absolutely. first time around, too. That's a rare sighting. You know, a lot of guys will foul out that first time.
Yeah.
But, perfectly executed bunt the first time around by Colin Evans.
So it'll be Dylan Neighbors up now. Dylan has a .312 average this year, .465 on base, 21 hits, 22 runs batted in, 15 runs himself, 15 walks, 11 strikeouts. Bases loaded here. Looking to add to his RBI total. First pitch he will see low for a ball. 1-0.
Still no outs here, too. That's the crazy part about it for me. 5 batters in, no outs.
Like we mentioned, working through the Tigers' ace will be a huge momentum swing for the Leopards. That one in the top corner for a strike. 1-1.
Pitch count definitely becomes a factor if you can make him use a lot of those early in this ball game.
The 1-1 pitch will run inside. Going to be 2-1 now. Trying to find that inside edge. Two and one count now. That one outside. 3-1 and nowhere to put the base runner if you're Collard. 3-1 pitch from Collard. Going to work away. Neighbors will take a walk. And the second base runner of the game will come in for a score. And the Leopards will take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that's the easiest play in baseball, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Scoring a run off of a walk. So we'll see the coach come out to the mound to have a discussion here.
After the walk, we will see a meeting on the mound and a full conversation with the infield, talking about situations here. Still with the bases loaded and no outs. I mean, there's no telling what this Leopard offense can do.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll try to set it up to, try to tell him try to turn 2 here some way somehow. But if you're the Leopards, you're doing a great job. Just try to keep hitting the ball in the same spot, because there's a gap right there. And we've seen it a couple times, and, we're already up 2-0 with no out. So great start here for the Leopards.
That's just what they've done perfectly so far. They found the gaps, and they've been able to make it work.
Yep.
And so now it will be Gabe Jarvis who was due up after – you were talking about pitch count earlier. Collar's now at 22 pitches.
Wow.
You're in this first inning, still no outs. We'll see a courtesy runner for Tristan Howe. That'll be number 23, Ethan Berry, younger of the Berries. Been a great JV pitcher this year, and so looking forward to seeing what he does.
Absolutely.
This upcoming year for the Leopards and continuing their success. First pitch into Gabe Jarvis going to be inside, 1-0. So it is 1-0 now. Gabe Jarvis, a .276 average. He leads the team with on-base percentage at .486. That one going to be in for a strike. Evens the count now at 1. He has 21 hits, 16 runs batted in, 12 runs. He leads the team in walks, actually, with 24 to only 12 strikeouts.
These Jarvis brothers are tough as nails, man. I tell you, they are they are kind of like the staples of this team. They are guys that'll do all the dirty work and do whatever they're asked to do. And so I call them the staples of this team for sure.
Yeah, big time glue guys. This one going to be popped up foul over on the left field side. Will make it now 1-2. Gabe now 1-2 count, bases loaded, no outs. Looking to work here against Collard, see what he can do to extend this Leopard lead. This one hammered back up the middle again. Wow. That'll be good enough for 1. They will stop Evans over at third, and so the Leopards will extend their lead to 3-0. The base is still loaded, nobody out, and it'll bring up Maddox Moore now.
Both Jarvis twins hit the ball right up the middle at the pitcher. And that's just coincidence there by the Jarvis twins. But nice job by Gabe Jarvis getting himself an RBI single. As Leopards extend their lead, as you said, Doty. Great start so far.
Absolutely. Maddox Moore up now. Maddox at .287 average, 23 hits, 20 runs batted in, 15 runs himself. walked 11 times. First pitch he'll see in their first strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch will just work its way outside. Going to be 1-1 now, as Collard has reached 28 pitches after that one. And he's throwing strikes. It's just the Leopards are capitalizing and putting it in play.
Beating him early in the count. That'll kind of help him out as well, but it'll hurt as well, obviously.
Well, and a lot of it is they're fouling it off, and so they're seeing his pitches more and more in the at-bat, extending these at-bats, making him tired, making him work harder for it, and then he just throws one that the Leopards like a little bit more, and they put it in play.
Right.
That one, off speed, going to sail high, 2-2. 2-2 pitch now from Collard. Will work away, makes the count full. And only one walk so far from Collard. It was the one where he walked Neighbors to bring in the second run of the game. Let's see if the Leopards could have the same result here. Full count pitch. Gets to the top of the zone, gets Maddox Moore swinging. That'll be Collard's first strikeout of the game and the first out of the inning.
Yeah, nice pitch there, and got Maddox swinging for the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up Cade McLeod to the plate for the Leopards, as he's had a phenomenal season so far.
Absolutely. Cade has really stepped up as kind of the underclassman of the team in a way. A 304 average, 479 on base percentage. He leads the team in on base percentage and hit by pitches, actually, and so
what
he'll
odds
end
of that?
up taking his base off of a hit by pitch. It'll be 4-0 Leopards.
Oh, man. I don't know if that's a stat that you want to lead the team in, though. It's not good luck.
Hey, do a job.
Hey, you got to do something.
That's what Fowler would tell him. You're doing a job.
I guess so.
And so working through the entire lineup so far brings up the 9-hole Arian Taylor, who is looking to return things back to the top of the order here. Base is still juiced.
Oh, wow.
He'll be hit, and another run will be come in off of a hit by pitch, and it looks like that will do it on the night for Collard.
Yeah, I think so. The coach will step out and he'll make a returning trip to the mound. But just two straight hit by pitches there for the Leopards, which extends the lead to 5-0. But Arian Taylor, he's one of those guys. He has some power to him, as we didn't obviously get to see it there. But he's a young guy, only a sophomore, and the future's bright for him as it is for many of these guys on this field. But that's a guy that I would love to see have an opportunity to put the bat on the ball for sure.
And so we see the catcher heading back to the dugout as well. It looks like we might see Tanner Teeter end up coming in to be the reliever.
Yeah.
And so we'll see how that ends up playing around. As far as a new catcher, we might end up seeing Collard be the catcher who comes in as well. But, it's not the worst thing in the world as far as – well, obviously the score's 5-0. Base is still loaded, one out. Like, you look at that. But you still have Collard. I mean, you have 34 pitches. You have two possible games tomorrow. You can still bring him in. And so I don't hate the idea of you're down this much already. Save your best arm for tomorrow if it's needed, and possibly see if you can scratch a couple across the night or even tomorrow.
You make a valid point there. We've even seen Coach Fowler do that, in the past sometimes, where he's had to take a guy out in a prior game and he brings him back in game 2 or game 3 to pitch some pivotal innings. And so that might be what the Dangerfield coach has to decide to do here, as he's obviously passed the ball over to the next guy up. But, he could come back in, as you said, tomorrow in one of those game 2, possibly game 3 situations, and he can make some pivotal pitches then. So we'll just see how it turns. But not a great start. If you're the Leopards, you just got to continue to do what you're doing so far. I think you can't ask for a better game plan.
And so it is Tanner Teeter who ends up coming in to be the relief pitcher. And, that's Tanner Foster that I displayed. There's Tanner Teeter. So we'll see Teeter be the man who comes in now. And it will be a new catcher, as we will see number 16, Weston Collard, who was the starting pitcher, end up being the new catcher. So they'll just swap positions. Be a pretty adjustment on your scorecard if you're scoring at home. But Zyvan Banks did end up coming in as the runner for Gabe Jarvis, who is the catcher as well, and just working your way through here.
Yep.
And now you got to think, well, depending on what the lead ends up becoming for the Leopards and seeing how far they get away, how much do they use Tristan Howe tonight?
Right.
Is it
right?
You keep him going the whole way, and
Might be a situation
hope you
where
get
it's
done.
not necessarily.
Hope you get done in 5, and you limit his pitches anyway, or something else. And so we'll have to see how that plays along as well. I'd imagine he's still gonna get the start tonight. They don't want to ramp him up like he's gonna get the start and then sit him down.
You know, and you want to keep him in good form. You know, because obviously you got more rounds coming up. Obviously, so I'm pretty sure he'll get enough pitches in to where he'll get his work in.
But we still haven't seen this Dangerfield offense yet. There's nothing.
Crazier things have happened though. This game's far from over. Obviously, it's the top of the first. But
I saw the Red Sox blow a 6-0 lead the other day, and so don't want to talk about it, but
not good.
First pitch to Pipes will end up being a strike. 0-1.
Shout out Miss Karen Phillips walking by. She's an awesome lady. She's an awesome second grade teacher at our elementary campus. So got to give her a shout out. I know she'll listen to this later.
0-1 now the count on Pipes. Beautiful curveball there by Teeter will end up being a strike. 0-2 as he's working against the righty Pipes. Base is still juiced. Eli Jarvis, the man on deck. 0-2 pitch from Teeter. Will run inside and hit him. Third consecutive run on a hit by pitch for the Leopards extends their lead to 6-0.
I don't know what's going on with the hit by pitches here, Doty, but that's 3 in a row, and that's not what you want to see if you're a Dangerfield Tiger.
Hey, he'll take it at this point.
Yeah.
Eli Jarvis back up now. Had a single earlier in this one. His first pitch, he'll hammer back up the middle. One run will come in, and Caden McLeod. Arian Taylor rounding third hard. He'll head in safely. He'll slide in. And 2 more come in off a 2-run RBI single from Eli Jarvis.
Yeah, Jarvis hit it right up the center just as he did the first time around, and brought in 2 runs to extend the Leopard lead to 8. Just Jarvis knows where the spot is, it seems like right now.
That's good. You want these Leopard hitters to be hot. They've needed it here these past few weeks, and it's coming at the most opportune time right now.
Absolutely.
Tristan Howe back up, starting pitcher. He's got already a pretty big cushion. Wouldn't hate to extend it. Already a run batted in earlier. First pitch he'll put out into right field. Right fielder will grab it. Everybody will retreat back safely. And no tag. And so that will be the second out here in the top half of the first. And I would have to guess Howe will go start warming up a little bit more again.
Yeah, nice job there by the outfielder coming up making the play.
That's a tough play.
Like it is a tough play.
Like I said, it's a big right field.
Absolutely.
So coming in and making that play is not easy for sure.
You definitely have to call those other guys off because they know that too.
First pitch to Evans will run inside. Going to be 1-0. Evans laid down a bunt his first time up. First pitch bunt, in fact. It was a beautiful bunt that ended up loading the bases. And that one will run high, be 2-0 now. Teeter looking to get out of this one. Already 1 out so far. That one will hit the inside edge for a strike, 2-1. And so we'll see what Collard's line ends up closing at. Doesn't look like the game changer updated with the new pitcher. See what happens in a little bit. That one going to be low. Get underneath Collard. I'll be able to corral it though, not get too far. It'll stay 3-1. With the runners on first and second. Pipes over on second. Eli Jarvis at first. Colin Evans in this at bat. We'll see a walk, and so bases will be loaded one more time as Colin Evans will advance to first. So bases loaded one more time, and we will see Dylan Neighbors come back up. Neighbors walked his first time up. First pitch he'll see will run inside and be a ball. And now you can see frustration setting in if you're the Tigers. Teeter throwing his hands up saying, where is that one? And so you can see frustration already setting in here in the first inning. This one going to be grounded up the middle. Second baseman will corral it. He'll touch his base and finally retire the side. Not before the Leopards put up 8. We will take a quick break, and we'll be back here for the bottom half of the first, where the Dangerfield Tigers are due up. You are watching Texarkana Gameday.
Start your day with seamless transactions.
Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Tristan Howe, the starting pitcher here for the Leopards tonight. Getting the start on the bump. Tristan definitely been the ace so far on the season. He has the most innings pitched with 47 in a third, 6-2 record on the year. Only 7 earned runs. He's walked 25 but struck out 57. He has just over a 1 ERA. Opponents are batting 151 against him. And so really impressive year so far for the talented senior. Been a definitely big part of the rotation all of his career here at Liberty-Eylau, but definitely stepped into the ace role this year.
Yeah, he's had a phenomenal career. Obviously, he's played every position in the infield almost. Obviously, he's done a phenomenal job on the mound throughout his time here. It'll be exciting to see him get an opportunity to, continue to pitch at the next level for sure.
So this is how the Leopards will line up behind him. Gabe Jarvis, his battery mate, Neighbors, Pipes, Moore, and Eli Jarvis to round out the infield. Tipton, Evans, and Taylor to round out the outfield. First pitch to Isaiah Stewart will be a ball. 2 in a row now, makes it 2-0. Measured it off the top of the broadcast, Isaiah Parker, Great leadoff hitter, really good at bats, very tough guy. He gets on base a lot, he walks, scores run, great utility guy in the defense, but especially really good at getting on base and a menace on the base pass. That one going to be in there for a strike to even the count at 2. And Tristan Howe, after working behind, has finally figured it out. 2-2 pitch. This one going to be put in play, going to be past the glove of Maddox Moore. And one batter in, and the Tigers already have a leadoff runner.
Yep, nice start there by the Tigers.
And, I mean, that's how you bounce back. I mean, you obviously can't overcome 8 in one at-bat.
Right,
so
absolutely.
Starting slowly. That's the way that the Leopards started it. It was an RBI. It was a leadoff single by Britton Pipes, and just keep advancing from there.
One at a time.
So that'll bring up Foster now. First pitch, he will foul away. Quickly 0-1.
I'm not really a baseball guy, but I'm a basketball guy. We say one possession at a time.
There you go.
But baseball, I guess one pitch at a time.
One pitch at a time, yep. Foster working here against Howe. Move over there to first. We'll pick Jarvis off of the base, and so Stewart will be, Parker will be back in safely. I keep wanting to say Isaiah Stewart, the Piston. I don't know why instead of Isaiah Parker. This one going to be put in play, a grounder over to Eli Jarvis. They'll take the easy out over at first in time, and that will advance the runner and Parker over to second, though, so it will be a runner in scoring position now for Dangerfield.
You've just been watching some NBA playoffs, Doty. That's all the problem is.
I haven't watched any NBA playoffs.
You just know the Pistons roster, I guess. That's what
and so I thought my problem was going to be Chris Toon for Dangerfield Toon on the offensive coordinator for Texas High.
Yeah, I know, right?
But no, it ends up being Isaiah Parker, who I was praising so much here tonight I couldn't even remember his name.
I see some of the I want to call them state champions because they did win the state championship in the 4x2, but they're third overall. I see some of the Lady Leopard track team walking in. Shout out to them on their accomplishments yesterday at the state track meet.
Yeah, they had an incredible performance.
They did, yeah.
In everything. I mean, they were third or fourth in 4x1 as well.
They were second in 4x1.
Second in 4x1,
first 4x2.
Okay.
Chloe Ward won the long jump. Miss Banks, which is Ivan Banks' sister, she got fourth. She got fourth in the triple jump. So just shout out to them all around. They took a good group of girls down there, and they did a phenomenal job restoring what has been a good tradition at Liberty-Eylau, which is girls track.
So a 3-pitch strikeout will retire Jaden Mitchell, and that'll bring up now pitcher Tanner Teeter. Tanner, a really good hitter, drives in a lot of runs and has extra base hit power. This one he will foul off on first pitch. And so if he's able to find one in that right field gap opposite way, definitely could be a first run for the Tigers. 0-1 pitch. Well, running just a little high, it looks like, and so it'll be now 1-1. Teeter looking to help himself out as he is now on the bump for the Tigers. This one he'll put in play. Going to be back up the middle out to center field. They will send Stewart. He's rounding third hard. Pitch will be offline. The Tigers will strike across their first run off of an RBI single for Tanner Teeter.
Yeah, it's something about that spot right there. They're liking that spot right over the top of the mound, right up the middle. And he hit it in that same exact spot, and he gets a run across for the Tigers. They cut into this Leopard lead, 8-1. And as you said, Doty, one pitch at a time. And you see I think it's only 3 batters so far. And
Four.
Four?
That was
okay,
the fourth
so there you go. So one run across with the runner on first.
But now it becomes who besides the top of the order. Like that was something that I started to realize was that it's the top of the order, and they're heavy on that. And so if you can get into the bottom of the order and they start becoming really good hitters as well, that's whenever it's starting to become into the favor of the Tigers.
Right.
And so guys like Mitchell, who was in that 3 hole, but he needs to step up and really become a big part in that top of the order. And then Blackburn as well there in that bottom half, I think could be a really big part as well once they get to that part of the order. And so this one going to be fouled back. It makes it 1-2 now here for Smalley. 1-2 pitch, going to be a grounder back to Howell. He's going to fumble it. Pipesville over at short. Will throw it over to first. Great pick by Eli Jarvis. And so it isn't the prettiest thing in the world, but it is an out nonetheless. And that will retire the side. We'll head to the top of the second where the Leopards lead by 7. We will return. You're watching Texarkana Gameday.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Welcome back, everybody. Tanner Teeter back on the mound for the Dangerfield Tigers. It is Gabe Jarvis, Maddox Moore, and Cade McLeod due up this inning for the Liberty-Eylau Leopards. Gabe will start us off. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI single. He scored a run as well. Well, technically Zyvan Banks scored a run. He came in as a courtesy runner.
If you're the Leopards, you want to just continue what you started in the first inning, which is continue the hitting that you had, and maybe get some guys on by walks and whatnot, and try to get some more runs across here to extend this lead.
They've definitely simplified their approaches and been really good in their at-bats so far. Let's see if they can continue that here as we start the top half of the second. See if they could have the same success that they had in the first. First pitch to Jarvis will be outside. Going to be 1-0 quickly to Gabe, the senior catcher. Really good senior roster here for the Leopards, as this one going to be grounded back to the pitcher. Teeter will field it cleanly. A little lob pass over to first in time for the first out of this second inning. And so that's what you want if you're at the Tigers. I mean, we saw long at-bats in the first inning, and so if Teeter is able to kind of minimize pitches and work through it quickly, that could be a thing that favors the Tigers.
Yep, I agree with you.
First pitch into Moore, going to be low, 1-0. Second pitch to him, going to be spiked, 2-0. Moore struck out his first time, was actually the strikeout victim of Teeter. That one going to hit the inside edge for a strike, makes it 2-1. Oh,
I heard that too.
Sorry about my instant reaction to that question.
Wow. As soon as you cut the mic up, that's the question that's asked. Oh my God.
3-2 now the count on Maddox Moore. Looping curveball going to be popped up. Will end up being foul and out of play. Count will remain 3-2. And so Moore looking to do it here. McLeod, the on-deck man, was hit by a pitch his last time up. Was one of the 3 hit-by-pitch victims. Full count pitch. Hammered foul the other way, and similar to what we were seeing in that first inning, the Leopards just fouling off pitches and extending at bats. Full count pitch once again to Moore. Fouled away again. And again, just maximizing this at bat.
Totally. Yeah, he's definitely keeping hope alive here.
That's a way to frustrate your pitcher as well.
And when the pitch count up.
And just delays things even more as we're needing to corral foul balls and bring everything in. And just extends it even more, allows Moore to processes the pitch even more and continue to go. Full count pitch. This one at the top of the zone, going to be popped foul over on the right field side, out of play. Really good effort there by the Tiger first baseman, Blackburn, there to kind of reach over and try to make an effort, but ends up going out of play nonetheless.
He's a tall guy.
He is for sure. A lot of range on him.
Absolutely.
Really good. If those infielders are able to get a ground ball and throw it over there, he's able to stretch really well. Full count pitch once again to Moore. That one will hit the outside edge, and after a long at bat, Teeter will get his second strikeout of the game.
Long is an understatement. That was a lot of foul balls there, but went down on a strikeout.
So quickly 2 down now after his strikeout of Moore. It'll bring up Cade McLeod, like we mentioned, was hit by pitches last time up. Was counted with an RBI because of it and scored a run himself. First pitch into him will be a ball. 1-0 pitch to McLeod. Looping curveball finds the zone, evens it up at 1. Starting to see some clouds roll in. It's a little darker. This one hammered down left field line foul, makes it 1-2. And so this game was moved up, originally a 7 o'clock start time, moved up to 6 because of that weather. It looks like we're going to get it pretty heavily around 9 o'clock, and so we're going to get things done here. That one, check swing. They're going to tag him. They're going to appeal over to first. They're going to say that he didn't go, so it'll even the count at 2. This one, looping curveball, going to be grounded over to shortstop Parker. He's not going to be able to field it cleanly. It will be an infield single for Cade McLeod, and so a 2-out rally possibly now with dangerous hitter Arian Taylor up for the Leopards.
McLeod just doing what he's done all season there.
First pitch into Arian Taylor will work away. Got to be a 1-0 count.
Teeter.
Two and 0 quickly after the second ball to Arian Taylor.
Yes. Yeah.
2-0 now. Count. That one at the top of the zone for a strike, and Arian Taylor thought it was ball 4. He'll end up staying in the box. That'll be now 3-1 after the strike from Teeter. This one, big swing and miss. McLeod will end up taking second on the play, but it will be a full count now, but runner in scoring position for Arian Taylor. Full count pitch here to AT. Will be low, and he'll walk. Ball will get past the catcher. McLeod will advance over to third, and there'll be runners in runners on the corners with one in scoring position in K. McLeod. So.
Yeah, catcher had an opportunity to get McLeod there at third, but he noticed him just a little bit too late as he was looking over to first, but AT was advancing off of.
It was good heads-up base running for Cade McLeod.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the main thing that I'm trying to get out there is McLeod took advantage of the catcher's mistake for sure.
Well, and it's 3-2, 2 outs. He's running anyway, and so that brings up the advantage as well. This one, first pitch ground ball to the shortstop. He will take the fielder's choice over to second and will retire the top half of the second. We will take a quick break. We will head to the bottom half of the second where the Tigers are due up to bat. You are watching Texarkana Gameday.
We're so excited you decided to become a member.
Thanks, I didn't think it would be this easy.
I know. We've opened up memberships so even more people can take advantage of our amazing services.
Are you gonna clean this up?
Become a new member and take advantage of all RRCU can offer. Experience the credit union difference anytime, anywhere.
No, seriously, are you gonna clean this up?
Do you RRCU?
Meet Tony Langford Roofing, your trusted name in roofing solutions. Decades of experience and top-notch service. Passionate about your home safety, we treat every roof like our own. From repairs to full installations, we've got your home covered. Upgrade your roof with our variety of styles and materials. For roofs that last long, choose Tony Langford Roofing. We've got you covered.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom half of the second. Tristan Howe back on the mound for the Leopards. We will see Collard, Blackburn, and Harrison do up this inning for the Dangerfield Tigers. Look to see if they can strike across more runs and continue to battle back here in this one. Weston Collard, who was the starting pitcher for the Tigers, leading us off this inning, ended up coming out and now looking to make things happen on the offensive side. First pitch he will see, he'll foul back out of play.
Yeah, I'm sure he would love an opportunity here to get a nice one.
That one going to be fouled away as well. Quickly 0-2 now. 0-2 now on Collard. Blackburn, a man on deck. That one high fastball stays at the top of the zone. It'll be 1-2. House pitch. That one a curveball ends up just a little low. He was counting out 2. Good job working back here in this one is Collard. 2 balls that he's seen in a row. That one's going to be up towards his head. Makes it a full count. So, Collard's worked his way back in this one. Old school, no gloves. That one, just at the knees. Going to be a little low to the umpire. So leadoff walk for the Tigers will put Collard on first, and that will bring up Blackburn.
That's 2 close pitches there, if you ask me. But anyways.
It happens.
It happens. As I said, they're close. You know, they can go either way. There's just 2 close pitches there for sure.
So it'll Sage Blackburn up now. He is that first baseman that you were seeing earlier. Tall guy. Big hack at that one. Ends up getting past Jarvis, but not enough for the runner to advance. Big swing there by Blackburn, but I kind of picked out that he can definitely be a force in the bottom of the order and definitely needs to be one here against the Leopards. After seeing that curveball there, it's now going to be 0-2 quickly to him. 0-2 pitch to Blackburn. They'll do a check swing. They'll appeal over to first. Looks like he didn't go. The umpire will say that he did himself, and that will be the first out of the inning. This one on strikeout. That'll be Howe's second strikeout of the game. That one on the outside edge for a strike. Now 0-1. We saw that pitch called a lot in last night's game, that outside on the edge. This move over to first base in time. Second out will come on the base pass. And a huge pickoff move there by Tristan Howe. Puts 2 down with no runners on and already in an 0-1 count here against Harrison. Goes 0-1 pitch. That one will run up high and inside. Even the count now at 1. This one going to be a grounder. Going to be a tough one. Eli will field it cleanly, though. He'll lay out and throw it over to Howe over at first to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down there in the bottom of the second. We will head now to the top of the third where the Leopards have a chance to extend their lead. We'll take a quick break. You are watching Texarkana Gameday.
Texarkana, when it comes to electricity, you do not want to strike out. That's why I trust the pros at Livewire Electrical Services. These guys are the real MVP, voted Electricians of the Year 3 years in a row. Now that's a home run, baby. Need to upgrade your lighting to LED, diagnose a breaker that won't stop tripping, or add a portable generator connection? Livewire has you covered. Power problems? Call Livewire Electrical Services today. I know I do, because with these guys, you're always safe at home.
Welcome back, everybody. Tanner Teeter back on the mound for the Dangerfield Tigers. Looking to working his second straight complete inning after he came in relief there in the first. It'll be Eli Jarvis, Tristan Howe, and Colin Evans due up this inning for the Liberty-Eylau Leopards. Successful first time through the order, and so we're going to continue that success here in this one. Teeter's done a good job in relief, though, and gave up that hit with the bases loaded. Those numbers ended up going to Collard's line at the end of the day, and so Teeter still has no runs to his name. It will be 8 earned for Collard after his third of an inning that he threw. Teeter worked good so far, 1 2/3, only 2 hits allowed. He's walked 2, struck out 1.
Yeah, he's looking nice for sure.
First time you'll see Eli Jarvis. That one going to be outside, going to be 1-0. Eli 1 for 1 with a single tonight. That one outside as well. Excuse me, Eli's 2 for 2 with 2 runs batted in. This one hammered to the second baseman. Great job catching that on a line was Foster. And that'll be a huge first out. That one very easily could have been a big base runner for the Leopards.
Yeah, that was a great job there by him. In the right place at the right time and making a great play there for the first out of the inning.
Tristan Howe now up. Look to continue his lead. He's 1 for 1 on the night. Has a run batted in. First pitch into Howe will run low and inside. Going to be 1-0 quickly now on him. That one going to be low and away. 2-0 now to the senior pitcher. This one going to be hammered over to short. Parker is going to lose it. It'll go out to left field. And Howe will be in safely after he will reach on an error. Base runner nonetheless for the Leopards. And it will bring up Colin Evans.
Yeah, just an unfortunate play there by number 4 as he couldn't control it to throw it over to first. But as you said, if you're the Leopards, you got to like that, and it gives you a run right first, bringing up Colin Evans. He's a big-time hitter, and he has an opportunity here to open this game up.
Move over to first on Howe. He'll be back in time. Colin laid that beautiful bunt down his first time up. Walked second time. Been on base twice tonight. First pitch, he'll see, will run inside. No runners will advance after the call. 1-0.
It should be interesting to see if they keep Hal in on the mound as they left him in at first here.
Another move over to first. Not going to be in time. Hal will be back safely. Fowler will call out his number sequence. Colin will step out of the box to get that. We'll see Teeter be ready to go. 1-0 pitch from Teeter. Going to be outside. Runner will be safe into second. That will be a stolen base for Tristan Howe. And now a runner in scoring position for the Leopards. So good jump for Tristan. Puts him in scoring position. And another ball there to Colin Evans. Makes it 2-0 quickly. Here we're still with 1 out. We will see Tristan come out now as for a courtesy runner in Evan Berry.
Yeah, well, don't know if Coach Fowler heard me there or that was planned, but nice job by Tristan anyway, getting that steal there at second.
Colin will step out once again. Two 2-0 now the count. Peter will come in with the pitch. Evans shows bunt. Pitch will fall down the middle for a strike. It'll be 2-1 as Barry stays over there at second. One down here in the top of the third. Teeter's 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back by Evans. Evens the count now at 2. Dylan Neighbors, the man on deck. 0 for 1 so far on the night. Scored a run. Drove in a run. And was walked so far in this one. Teeter setting up for his 2-2 pitch. Curveball stays high. Doesn't quite break enough. Makes the count full. Teeter's full count pitch. It'll be low in the ground. Good stop there by Collard, though. Not allow the runner over at second to advance. But Evans will make his way down to first. So 2 runners on with 1 out. Now for Dylan Neighbors.
Yeah, bringing up Neighbors, who's one of these senior leaders who has an opportunity here to, as I said a minute ago, open this game up for the Leopards. And he's one of the guys that you would expect to do it for sure.
Had a really good year at the plate this year. Definitely stepped up big time for the Leopards. Shows bunt here. Going to pull back. Going to be high ball. 1-0. And whenever that pitcher is showing bunt off the, or excuse me, the batter is showing bunt off the rip, it kind of intimidates you as a pitcher. And that's exactly what Neighbors is looking to do right there, is just kind of getting ahead of Teeter. He'll stay back this time. Hammer this one out to left field. Center fielder getting under it, though. He will corral it. We will see a tag by Barry. He will slide in safely. Both runners will advance, actually, and Colin Evans will be in safely as well. So now both runners in scoring position with 2 outs, and great job there by Dylan Neighbors to advance both of those runners. Can't really ask for anything better with a high fly ball like that.
No, not at all. It's obviously you would want that to get down, but
yeah.
hey, you do what you have to do for the team, and you get both base runners advanced, and that's all you can ask for sure, as you said.
So to bring up Gabe Jarvis now, another dangerous hitter here in this lineup for the Leopards. First pitch he will see. He's going to pop this one up. Left fielder trying to make way under it. He will corral it in foul territory, and that will retire the side. The Leopards will strand 2. We'll head to the bottom of the third, where the Dangerfield Tigers look to add some more to their total. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this from Alpha Stone.
Family owned and operated. State-of-the-art equipment. Largest slab yard in Texarkana. With a knowledgeable sales staff that's ready to serve you.
Welcome back, everybody. Tristan Howell still on the mound for the Tigers. Done really good so far. 2 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. In this inning, we will see the bottom of the order, Oscar Haggard, and then we will return back to the top with Isaiah Parker and Tanner Foster. So just a matter of kind of doing the same things right now. If you're the Leopards, don't change what's working.
I'm looking at these clouds rolling in. You kind of mentioned them earlier, and they're getting closer and closer, it looks like. It's just kind of hovering right over us.
Just reached the 1 hour mark at 7 o'clock right now on the dot, and it's looking about 9 is whenever all this weather is going to roll in. Maybe earlier. It's kind of been all over the place. We thought we were going to have completely dry period from about 4 to 9, and then it kind of picked it a little bit back up there right before game time with a few sprinkles, but ended up being all right. Just looking to get this one over with.
Yeah.
But the thing about this game is that Coach Fowler's going to want to get this one in, because if one doesn't get in today, then they only play one tomorrow. You can't play 3 games in one day.
Right.
And so They have to get this one in today so it doesn't become a one-game series, and Leopards can put a few more across. It might get over a little bit earlier.
Yeah, got to get some outs too, and like you said, maybe get that a little earlier.
Good. First pitch he sees will be a ball. Second one he'll take a hack at. It'll be foul tipped back into Gabe Jarvis's glove. Even the count now at 1. Now working quicker now. Fastball there at the top of the zone. Makes it 1-2. One-two pitch. Now to Haggard. Finds the zone. Third strikeout of the game for Tristan Howell.
Yes, sir. Howell showing what he got there and getting his third K of the night.
So he's coming in. Worked quick here in this bottom half of the third.
That was, definitely. That was a quick 3-and-out.
Isaiah Parker will foul off his first pitch. Going to be over the Leopard dugout. Quickly 0-1. Parker was the leadoff single his last time up. Mentioned it a few times, a dangerous hitter there in this leadoff spot, and he was the run that ended up coming in there for the Tigers. That one going to be on the outside bottom part of the zone. 0-2 now. Quickly to Parker, and he does a good job of working it at bats and seeing pitches, and I thought that was a good one to take right there, but it'll be a strike nonetheless, according to the home plate umpire.
Howell asked for a different ball. That's something he didn't like there with that ball.
0-2 pitch to Parker, going to be grounded foul. Will die right there before getting over to third base. So count will remain 0-2 as Parker's battling here with 2 strikes. Count still 0-2. It is Tanner Foster, the on-deck man. Curveball fouled away opposite side. Stays 0-2.
I don't know what's over this direction, but they like hitting it this way foul. So
same place.
Same place. There you go. See?
And it definitely feels like they're trying to put it in that right field gap. I mean, we've talked about it from the get-go of how kind of wide of an area it is out there in that alley.
Right.
And especially a guy like Parker with his speed has possibly a triple written all over it, as he will see his first ball of the at-bat there on that one low and away. 1-2 pitch down the zone. Parker a little late on that one, but fouls it away nonetheless. Stays in at 1-2.
I will say I like our right fielder out there. I like the wheels he has on him. So hopefully if the ball is hitting that alleyway. But it won't be here, as there's a strikeout again, 2 in a row there for Tristan Howell.
Big fastball that he throws by Parker will be his second strikeout of the inning. And that'll bring up Tanner Foster, looking to clean things up here with 2 outs. And you talk about the right fielder, but the center fielder as well is somebody that you kind of keep your eye on. If you have both of those collide there in that alley, I mean, I don't think anything's getting down.
No, I don't think so either.
We'll see a time call here by Tanner Foster. He steps in for his first pitch. This one hammered out to right field area, and Taylor working back on it. He will find it, corral it underneath. 3 up, 3 down here in this inning after Tanner Foster hits a really good, clean ball, but Arian Taylor's just right there.
Yep.
You were talking about your right fielder. That was the guy.
I like him. I like him a lot.
We'll take a quick break. We'll return for the top of the 4th. We'll be right back after this. You are watching Texarkana Gameday.
Craving fajitas but short on time? That's not a problem. Just give us a call and place your order, and we will have them ready for you with no lines or waiting. With same ingredients and the same freshness every day. If life moves fast, so do we. No time to waste. Satisfy your cravings today.
When you're at home, you need right fiber. Some say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play. Maybe. But with Right Fiber's 100% fiber internet, you always win. No matter which side you're on. fall in love with your gig speed internet. Get gig smitten. Get right fiber.
This is Hustler Country, a place where people earn their keep and make an honest living. We build machines that last because they have to. We make it, we test it, we break it, and we do it over and over again. So visit your local Hustler dealer and join us because we are Hustler.
Welcome back, everybody. The Dangerfield Tigers back on defense. Tanner Teeter on the mound. Maddox Moore, Arian Taylor, Maddox Moore, Cade McLeod. This isn't right.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, Maddox Moore, Cade McLeod, and Arian Taylor are due up. And sending the Dangerfield Game Changer has me all kinds of messed up right now. They have it wrong. They have Barry as the starting pitcher. All kinds of things throwing me off right now. That one going to be a ball into Maddox Moore for his first pitch of the at-bat. That one looping curveball stays high. Going to be 2-0 now. And it was a heavy first inning. Saw 8 put across by the Leopards and 1 by the Tigers, but it's been scoreless the rest of the way so far as we enter the top of the fourth. That one's going to find the top part of the strike zone. Makes it 2-1 now. This one popped up. Second baseman waving everybody off for it. He will corral it and be the first out of the inning as we now see Cade McLeod step in.
McLeod has a single so far in this game.
He was hit by a pitch and he reached on an error.
Gotcha.
His last time up is what I would have called it, the play over to short Parker.
That's true. Yes, he did.
This one he'll hammer. Going to be a little dribbler over to third base. Good pick there by Blackburn.
He's showing that reach there for sure.
Absolutely. That'll be his second out of the inning so far. Really good job there by him. Arian Taylor up now. Arian 1 for 1 with a run. Arian was taken all the way there, it looked like. First pitch he'll see going to be 1-0. Two down, Arian Taylor up. That one he takes a big hack at. Two completely different approaches and back-to-back pitches. First one he saw, he was taken all the way. That one, he was trying to hit over into the practice field just like Spencer Browning.
Absolutely.
That one fouled off again. Now 1-2 on Arian Taylor with 2 down. Got to be a big inning for Teeter if he's able to go 3 up, 3 down here. One-two pitch, curveball, and a sail away. Teeter really wanted that one. Evens the count at 2.
Yeah, Taylor definitely wants one here. You can just look at his approach here at the plate.
This one ground ball over to the third baseman. He'll throw it across the diamond. Another great stretch there by Blackburn. 3 up, 3 down. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Dangerfield looking to climb back here in this one. We'll take a quick break. You are watching Texarkana Gameday.
Nerf Wars, safe. Dodgeball, safe. Kickball, batting cages, and glow-in-the-dark parties. You're all safe here, baby. Looking for a birthday party that's anything but ordinary? Iconic Performance Center brings the fun to you. With 2 hours of high-energy activities, plus music and dancing, this will be the party they'll never forget. Book your iconic birthday party today at iconicperformancecenter.net or just call 903-293-9949.
Welcome back, everybody. Tristan Howe on the mound for the Leopards. As we will see back up this inning, it will be Mitchell, Teeter, and Smalley due up this inning for the Dangerfield Tigers.
As the Leopards have only given up 1 run so far in this game, as be good to see them get 3 up, 3 down here and try to give themselves an opportunity to get a couple more runs across and, as you said, maybe wrap this thing up a little bit early, Dudley.
So far through 3 innings, Tristan Howe's gone with 2 hits allowed, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 42 pitches thrown. So been a good outing for him so far. Only bit of trouble that he's been in so far was that first inning. First pitch in there for a ball. Going to be 1-0 now to Mitchell. That one he'll see for a strike. He was counting out 1. So Mitchell, the 3-hole hitter, definitely needs to get hot and be the spark for the top of the order. This one going to be a ground ball over to Moore at second. He'll throw it over to Jarvis at first in time for the first out here in the bottom half of the 4th.
Swung away there for Dangerfield. Bring it up, number 5 to the plate, Tanner Teeter.
So Teeter was the one that drove in that first run. Big RBI single for him. That one outside, going to be 1-0. Teeter's done a good job on the mound as well since he's come in relief. Jarvis unable to corral that one. Going to be a strike nonetheless, even count at 1. This one, Teeter will hammer foul out of play. Makes the count now 1-2. After Teeter, we'll see Smalley move up. This one, low part of the zone, gets a big swing and miss. Tristan Howe does, and that'll be the second out here in the bottom of the 4th. And that will be Tristan's 5th.
Yeah, it's number 5 for
Tristan Smalley up now for the Tigers. That one on the opposite side, in for a strike, 0-1. Smalley 0 for 1 so far tonight. That one low, makes it now 1-1. Let's see, now picking up his speed as the game progresses, as Leopard pitchers like to do. That one low, below the knees, makes it 2-1.
That was another close one there, Duddy.
That one got to run just a little inside. I thought that one was closer than the previous one. The previous one was a little low. That one, gotcha. I thought caught the inside edge, but 3-1 nonetheless. Here against Smalley. He'll put this one in play. A little floater over to second base Moore. And so he will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down one more time here in the bottom half of the 4th. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Leopards are due back up and chance to extend their lead, and like we mentioned, possibly end it early. So we will take a quick break. We'll hear from M&M Tire, and we'll be back. You're watching Texarkana Gameday.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here, and we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
Tanner Teeter back on the mound for the Dangerfield Tigers. It is the top of the order due up for Liberty-Eylau Leopards, though. It'll be Britton Pipes, Eli Jarvis, and Tristan Howe due up. And been a good part of the order so far on the night for the Leopards. Pipes 1 for 2, scored a run, drove 1 in. Eli Jarvis been 2 for 3, scored a run, drove in 2. And Tristan Howe 2 for 3, scored a run as well, but even the one that he was out on, I believe, was a sacrifice fly that ended up advancing the runners into scoring position. Those runners ended up getting left on base, but it was still a productive at bat anyway, and so.
Yeah, the Leopards had a couple opportunities to get a couple more runners across in this game. Just left a couple ducks stranded at the pond, but you know how it goes. So we just have to make sure that we can get these runs across here in this inning.
So we mentioned that there before we went to break, a chance to seal this one a little bit early. 3 more runs would put the 10-run rule in effect, and then it would become the Dangerfield Tigers who would have to answer from there. First pitch there into pipes, going to be a looping curveball there for a strike. 0-1. But like we mentioned last inning, no runs have come in since that first inning for either team, and so both teams looking to try and get on the right side of that.
Maybe the nerves of the Tigers have calmed. They settled in a little bit. You know, early in the game might have been a factor.
0-2 pitch, high bouncing ball by Pipes. He'll end up trying to slide into first to be safe. They'll retire him nonetheless. So tough first out, but a good job by the Dangerfield Tigers to record it. Now to bring up Eli Jarvis now. Eli 2 for 3 on the night. Scored 1, drove in 2. That one going to be low and inside. 1-0. Looks like the clouds are starting to slide to the left a little bit.
That's good.
That's a good sign. That one high and away. Makes it 2-0.
Yet to see any precipitation, so that's always a good thing.
2-0 pitch. Jarvis will pop up the opposite way. Gonna be land just in front of the fence over there. I'll make it 2-1. A playable ball by the third baseman. He made a sliding effort, just landed right in front of him. Good effort there by Smalley, though. Jarvis will step in now, 2-1. Resetting after the foul ball. 2-1 pitch there. He will put the other way as well. Going to be foul again. Evens the count now at 2. Tristan Howe, the man on deck for the Leopards. Two pitch from Jarvis. Curve ball going to be high bouncer, grounded over to short. Jarvis speeds it out though, and will be safe on an infield single. Really good hit ball that just took a lazy roll over to the shortstop and just couldn't quite get it out in time before Jarvis got over there to first.
Yeah, as you said, that slow roller, double hopper kind of made it harder on the shortstop there to get it over to first, but nice job by Jarvis there showing his athleticism, moving and grooving over to first base.
Tristan Howe up now. Tristan 2 for 3 on the night, scored 1 himself. This one, first pitch, he was trying to put the other way. It looked like it was a hit and run there. 0-1. After Eli got a sizable jump over there to second base.
Nice job there by Coach John Stilson moving out of the way there of that streaming foul ball coming right at him.
Hey, that's a former D1 athlete.
Yeah, former major leaguer too.
This one going to get away from the catcher. Jarvis will advance over to second in scoring position now for Tristan Howe. Count now 1-1 after that.
He's a former pitcher. He knows how to get out the way.
Yeah. That's what you love your pitcher to do, honestly. Sometimes them diving for balls ends up causing more havoc in the infield. So get out of the way.
He made the perfect pitcher move, too. If you could see it, it was the perfect thing a pitcher would do.
That one on the outside edge for a strike there to Howe. Starting pitcher here for the Leopards. Looking to save his arm if he can end things a little early tonight.
That never hurts anybody.
1-2 pitch to Hal. This one he'll pop straight back. Foul. Keep the count at 1-2. Count remains 1-2. 1 down here as Colin Evans is the man on deck for the Leopards. 1 for 1 on the night. Walked twice since. This one a hard grounder, going to go off the pitcher's glove, and it will put runners on the corners. And there it is exactly. You kind of want your pitcher to get out of the way instead of trying to backhand that one. And ends up just working perfectly in the favor of the Leopards now with runners on the corners, bringing up Colin Evans.
So that was just a hot one coming at Teeter as he definitely didn't have a chance there to control the ball there. But Colin Evans has an opportunity here to make a big play here for the Leopards. Runners on first and third.
And this is where the Leopards can cause havoc as well. Is here with the runners on first and third. So many different scenarios that they run, and I wouldn't be surprised to see how advancing to second in some way here.
Evans with the heat on his feet. Got some nice looking kicks on.
Hey, there's something this team won't do is it's not be dripped out.
Yeah, Swaggy Z is their coach. That's what I call him. Swaggy Z.
There you go. I like that.
It's me and Chuck Zach named him that.
It seems like a name Chuck would come
Absolutely.
up with.
I tried to give it to Chuck. He didn't like it, so I gave it to Zach instead.
Oh, man. That's funny. No, and especially in these new black pinstripes that they've introduced this year.
Yep.
A lot of creative opportunities that they've come up with, and look good, play good. That one going to be in the dirt. Going to be 2-0, and Howell will advance off of that one. Both runners in scoring position now for Colin Evans.
Evans is used to making big time hits throughout his career here at LE. So he's made a few this year. Made a few last year during the playoff run. So never know what can happen right here, Dodie.
Looked like I was having some issue with his belt or something over there on second. They'll end up pulling him for a courtesy runner there in Barry. Still 2-0. That one going to be high. Makes it 3-0, and looks like Teeter's finally starting to get a little worn down. Here's this one is progressing. Now at 75 pitches, I believe.
Teeter's done a phenomenal job. They actually going to advance him off of walks, off of balls. They're going to walk.
Save a pitch there for him.
Yeah,
and
I'm not mad at that.
It was already 3-0. Instead of trying to force something down there where Evans can put it into play and make something bigger out of it than probably you want.
Right.
This way you put him on first, and now you can turn a double play if you were the Tigers. Neighbors was swinging for the fences on
He
now.
definitely
One
was.
huge hack there. Brings it to 0-1.
Here's another guy who is, used to these type of moments.
There's a one pitch. Will be in the dirt. Good block there by Collard. Brings the count to 1-1. It kind of looks like Teeter's kind of yanking his pitches right now. 1-1 here. That one will be low as well. 2-1. And if you're the Tigers, you don't want to find yourself in the same position that you were in the first inning.
Right, absolutely.
Where you start walking in runs and giving them up, not in a fun way. Another huge hack there by Dylan Neighbors. Evens the count now at 2.
Know what's on Neighbors' mind.
He sees that short little fence over there in the PD bullpen. 2-2 pitch there to Neighbors. He will put this one out to the outfield. The right fielder will end up calling for it. We will see a tag. Nope, never mind. We won't see a tag from Eli Jarvis. He was showing it, but all runners will stay. Bases will remain loaded now with 2 outs, and it will bring up Gabe Jarvis.
So with one Jarvis standing on third, you would love to see Gabe Jarvis bring his brother Eli in off of a single or whatever here. 2 outs.
Bring him in however you can. Bases loaded. First pitch he'll see. He'll put it back up the middle. Second baseman and shortstop fighting over it. They'll end up corralling it nonetheless and tagging the easy base at second. Oh, man, good job there by the
bang play.
Good job there by the second baseman Foster to stay with that one after everything that was going on. And so it'll end up retiring the side nonetheless. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this. You're watching Texarkana Gameday.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account, because we believe banking should be rewarding. Great for personal accounts and businesses too.
Welcome back. Tristan Howell back on the mound for the Leopards. Things will not end early just yet. We will see the 6th inning after the Leopards unable to strike across any runs after they had the bases loaded. So big opportunity now for the Dangerfield Tigers, looking to capitalize on that situation and see what they can make out of it. We will see Collard, Blackburn, and Harrison do up this inning. Collard walked his first time up. We will see a change at the catcher, or excuse me, I thought we were going to see a change at the catcher position. It was Dalen Garden out there just helping warm up. And you were talking about him earlier, but Tracy Revels is actually here.
Yeah.
Recent transfer over to Michigan State, just announced his commitment the other day. A huge opportunity. Got the start at Bowling Green, and he made the most of the opportunity there and has really developed himself into something big and able to be at the Power 4 level now.
Yeah, you hear so much about the transfer portal being used for bad reasoning. That's just a scenario where a guy was at a smaller school and used the transfer portal to work his way up to a better opportunity and give himself an opportunity to maybe go to the next level in a couple of years for sure. So congratulations to Tracy, and I'm excited to see what he does in the Big Ten.
Did a great job developing himself as a freshman and really just putting his own name on the map and allowing everybody else to recognize him, and did a great job, and another standout performer for the Leopards. Collard will see his second pitch and put it out to left field and be a leadoff single. His second time being a leadoff base runner in this game. Walked his first time up, and so he'll be out first. We will see him come out. It will be Rain Wallace who ends up going out there to first base as a courtesy runner for the catcher. That one going to be low in the dirt. 1-0. House pitch going to be low there as well. 2-0 now here as he is working against the big Blackburn. This one hammered over to second base. They'll look to turn 2. 4-6-0 as Jarvis will come off the bag off of a tough throw by Pipes. It looks like there was a collision, though, at second base where Pipes just had to release it awkward. And he's coming up a little shaken up, it looks like, after having a collision with Wallace. They'll give Pipes the opportunity to work it out there, but Fowler wants to come over and see if there was possibly interference at that and not allowing Pipes to turn that double play cleanly where Jarvis had to come off the bag.
Well, you got a 4-man crew here, so somebody had to see something, but it'll be nice here to see what they decide. As you said, there was some form of interference causing Pipes not to be able to get a clean throw off, but we'll see. There's a bang play.
Looks like Pipes will be all right, though, just sort of awaiting the decision, it seems like. 4-man crew coming together, looks like on an agreement. They'll all finish conferring with each other. They'll come over and talk with the Dangerfield coach, and it looks like that's going to go in favor of the Leopards.
Yeah, I don't think that's looking good for the Tigers of Dangerfield as they'll walk over to the head coach and have the discussion with him. And I'm sure he's not happy about that, but like I said, that's a bang-bang play, and it's pretty evident that Pipes was not able to get a clean throw off due to there being some form of interference here. They're going to call him out. They're going to give him the out.
Oh, him out. What about the runner?
I don't know about the runner at first. They're calling him out as well.
Yes, they're calling him out as well. So it will be a double play due to runner's interference. And so no runners on with 2 outs now, and that will bring up Eli Harrison. And so
I was waiting on the coach to stand his ground.
I'm also curious because I don't see Rain Wallace on the official lineup that they turned in. That one fouled away as well. And so I wonder if that becomes an issue as well. Or maybe I read the number wrong and it was Chris Toon or Gavin McCurdy that ended up being that base runner. That one sails away. He's the count now at 1. Harrison up for the second time here tonight. This one he will barely get a piece of and foul away back. 1 and 2. Harrison 0 for 1 on the night. This one going to be low in the dirt. Evens the count now at 2. Agud, the man on deck for the Tigers. This one put it in play, going to be over the head of Moore. Taylor dives for it, it's going to get past him. Evans has to make the long track from center field all the way out to right field to corral it. And so Eli Harrison will reach safely into second base. And with 2 outs, the Tigers have a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, nice effort there by Taylor. Just couldn't reel it in as he was just a little too far away to reach it, and just hops and takes a roll into deep left field. But luckily enough, he didn't get to third base. Colin Evans was able to cut him off at second. That'll bring up number 3, Mr. Hagood.
And it looked like AT was playing shallow, and nonetheless, as he still currently is.
Right.
And really thought he had an effort at the ball there, and he really did. I think he probably needed
he had an effort.
Probably need to run a couple more steps before diving.
Yeah, for sure.
Dove a little early.
Yeah, I agree.
Check swing. They'll appeal over to first. They'll say he didn't go. Count will be now 2-0 on Oscar. Count now 2-0. Oscar with the runner in scoring position will pop this one out to right field. Arian Taylor able to find it, corral it for the third out. And so we will head to the top of the 6th now. We'll take a quick break, and we will return right here on Texarkana Gameday.
Sorry you're under the weather, Susie. Here are those loan docs.
Thanks, James. I'm so glad we didn't have to delay this closing.
Tissue?
Thanks.
Secure and safe loan closings, or take care of just about any banking task. Experience the credit union difference. Anytime, anywhere. With RRCU's digital banking. Do you RRCU?
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 6th now. It will be Maddox Moore due up first. We will see Cade McLeod after that. And then Arian Taylor, 7, 8, 9, due up this inning for the Leopards. Tanner Teeter still on the mound for the Dangerfield Tigers. 4 2/3 so far. 4 hits allowed. No runs, 4 walks, 1 strikeout, as he has done a great job here in relief so far.
Yeah, Teeter, ever since he's come in, obviously came in a bad scenario, but he's done a phenomenal job, you know, keeping control of this lead that the Leopards have and not letting them extend it any further than what it is. And so hopefully he can keep that up for the Tigers here in this top frame of the sixth.
Yeah, he had that one hit that he allowed, that one big 2-run hit that he allowed in the first whenever he came in with the bases loaded, but all of those runs ended up counting against Collard as he had the bases loaded whenever Teeter entered the game. And so first pitch here now to Moore will be a strike on the outside edge. Moore 0 for 3 on the night, struck out twice so far. Looping curveball finds the zone, makes it 0-2. This one he'll put into play. Going to be a tough grounder for Parker over at short. He'll be able to fire it over in time to first, though, and record the first out here in the top of the sixth. And just showing off the athleticism there is Parker, and kind of just talked about him all night of how good of a utility player he is. Been able to play around the diamond all year this year, and really showing off his athleticism there on not an easy play.
Not at all.
First pitch to Caden McLeod, going to be high, now 1-0. McLeod had a good night so far, looking to continue it here. That one in the zone for a strike. Evens the count at 1. McLeod officially 0 for 2, but has been hit by a pitch, drove in a run, scored one himself. That one a ball here on McLeod. That one sails away, makes it 3-1. Teeter definitely looks better here in the 6th inning than he did in that 5th already.
Yes.
Looks like he got a little bit of a second wind already. That one got to run inside, and so McLeod will take his 4 pitches and head on down to first to be a base runner with 1 out here for Arian Taylor.
They'll actually bring in a courtesy runner for him.
That will be...
I think that's 6. No? 6 is at the plate. Sorry.
Probably looks like Caden Proctor, maybe?
Yeah.
Or, oh, no, probably Rylan Blair.
8. Yes,
Rylan
it's
Blair,
Rylan
yeah.
Blair. That's what it is for sure. That's number 8. It was a single digit, but it's getting a little dark on us, Dodie. My eyes not that good.
It's a little tough here, especially with this window.
Yeah,
it's got the
sure.
10 on it
Absolutely.
and everything.
There's a glare.
You know, there has been some complaints from visiting teams about here, especially from the center fielder. They don't like that the light is in here. They feel like it can kind of mess with their eyes some. And so you come in and you build a brand new facility, but everybody can't be happy, obviously.
Everybody can't be happy. You can't appeal to everybody, huh? It's a part of life.
Beautiful new facility here at Pleasant Grove.
I have no
brand
complaints
new
of it.
Softball field, practice field, new track as well.
Yeah.
Probably look to see a track meet out here next year, if I had to guess. Should be fun.
Should be fun for sure.
That one sails away. Good catch there by Collard. Keep that one in here. Going to be 3-1. He returned back to the leadoff after this. Varian's able to get on base. Runner goes. It'll be spiked anyway. And so runners now on first and second. Here with 1 out. Now to the top of the order in Britton Pipes.
We have coach pointing over here for some reason towards the crowd.
Yeah, we'll see what.
Not sure what he's. It's the pitch count is what he's looking for.
95 is what is officially said on teeter. I want to make sure that they're not breaking any rules, make sure they know when to put the next guy in.
Get you a mic.
All right. Runners on first and second now for Britton Pipes. Shows bunt. First pitch. Ends up pulling back. Going to be 1-0. Pipes 1 for 3 on the night. Scored a run. Drove in one as well. He was hit by that pitch to drive in that run. And that one he will offer at. Trying to hold back. Going to be 1-1 now. Arian Taylor on first. Rylan Blair at second. 1-1 pitch to Pipes. Beautiful curveball one more time. Hits the outside edge. Makes it 1-2 now on Pipes. Eli Jarvis, the on-deck man.
I'm sure Tito would like to get out of this. It's a little spot he's put himself in here. 2 runners on.
Another curveball. Good layoff there by Pipes, letting that one go. Gives the count now at 2. And if you're the Tigers, you'd really like for Teeter to get out of this inning before reaching that pitch limit. He's already at 99. So if you can save that arm and just bring him in next inning, that'd be ideal. That one sails high, though. Makes it full count now as Teeter will eclipse 100. Ten more available for Teeter. Is able to finish it at bat. That one going to sail high, and Pipes will take his base. Base is loaded now for the Leopards. Looks like there was a little bit of miscommunication as far as how many balls and strikes Pipes thought there were, and so nonetheless, base is juiced here for Eli Jarvis.
Yeah, base is loaded, 1 out. As Eli Jarvis has an opportunity here to make something happen for the Leopards.
We will see a meeting at the mound between the starting battery, Collard and Teeter. It actually started the other way around to begin the game. It was Collard got the start of the bump, and Teeter got the start behind the plate. They ended up switching roles there in the first inning. Collard done a pretty good job there behind the plate, and Teeter done a good job so far on the mound, working here in relief. First pitch, Eli will see. He'll fly it over to right field. He couldn't see it. It'll drop in front of him. 1 run will come in and Blair. Not quite sure.
It was a force out there at second.
Okay, force out at second. So Pipes was expecting the tag.
Right.
And
I was too, so I can't blame him. But yeah, he was expecting that, and there was a force out there at second. But we did get a run across and have runners on first and third.
Yeah, he was expecting the ball to be caught, and he was being ready to retreat, but it landed kind of in a perfect position. If he wasn't going to catch it, he couldn't see it out there, and so it's landed right in front of him. He's able to get the force out at second. It is runners on the corners, though, now for Tristan Howe with 2 down. Now an 8-run lead here for the Leopards in the top of the 6th. Puts this one the opposite way. Right fielder able to catch the liner, and that will retire the side. 2 more left on here in the top half of the 6th. We'll head to the bottom of this inning. Not before the Leopards put up 1 more. Take a quick break, see if the Tigers can scratch back. We'll be right back. You're watching Texarkana Gameday.
Hi, I'm Jay Strickland, 2nd generation master electrician. This is our team here at Livewire Electrical Services. Your safety is our top priority. That's why with every service call, we do a visual safety inspection for our customers, because small things can turn into big problems if left unchecked. We also offer a safety and savings membership plan, which gives you priority booking service, discounts, and an annual safety inspection of your home to make sure your home's protected year-round. We're proud to have been voted Best Electrician in Texarkana for the last 3 years by the Reader's Vault magazine. We have a 4.9 Google rating with over 270 five-star reviews because Texarkana trusts us to get the job done right. So give us a call today and experience the difference because your home safety starts with us.
Welcome back, everybody. The Leopards back in defense. Tristan Howe back on the mound. Been really good outing for him so far through 5 innings. 4 hits allowed, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. As we see the throw down, we will return back to the top of the lineup for the Dangerfield Tigers. It will be Parker, Foster, and Mitchell due up this inning.
The top of their lineup has been pretty good so far, especially the leadoff man, Parker here. He's 1 for 2 on the night.
I was able to strike him out the last time that he was up. First pitch he'll see in there for a strike as well. And this has been the best part. Ooh, that's one. Just comes out of the hand of Weird of Howe, ends up throwing it behind Parker.
Well, that was me on the mound for a second, Cody.
Howe is now at 69 pitches. That one he's going to throw down low, makes it now 2-1. We're kind of stifling the top of the order so far. Howe has done, and that's all you can ask for, especially with this being the best part of the Tigers lineup. But now 3rd time through, and 3-1 already now here against Isaiah Parker. This one he will ground foul. Makes it a full count, 3-2. Looks like there is some action down in the Liberty-Eylau bullpen. That one will sail away, and Parker will lead off the inning with a walk and be a leadoff base runner for the Tigers as they look to claw back in this one.
Tanner Foster will step up to the plate for Dangerfield. He's 0 for 2 on the night.
One is the inside edge, top of the zone for a strike, 0-1. We'll look in for the call. We'll go to the plate. And we'll spike. Good corral there by Gabe Jarvis, though. Gives the count at 1. Count even at 1. And this one fouled back out of play. Makes it 1-2. One and two pitch. This one going to be lined out to right field. Runner rounding second hard, headed over to third. Oh, he'll be in safely over there at third. Really good throw by AT. But Foster will advance it to second as well after that. And so now both runners in scoring position here for the Tigers.
Whoa. I mean, I know he was safe and all, but man,
that was a heck of a throw.
That was a laser. Wow. That's a heck of an arm there by Arian Taylor out there.
But big situation here for the Tigers now. Both runners in scoring position.
Yeah.
And no outs here in the bottom of the 6th, and we are now at the 3-hole.
Got to give credit to Isaiah Parker running those bags, too, stretching those legs, moving his way down to third.
He's got the speed and athleticism to do it. And great heads-up base running by Foster to take second on that.
Absolutely.
First pitch will sail away here from Mitchell, going to be 1-0. And Mitchell here in the 3-hole definitely needs to get hot. Be a big at-bat here for him. This one he will put out to left field. Tipton getting underneath it. We'll see a tag from Parker. He'll slide in safely. Good hold there by the infield to keep Foster at second. But the Tigers will scratch across another run. It'll now be 9-2 in favor of the Leopards.
Yeah, the Tigers give themselves another run across and give themselves hope here in this game as it's 9-2. Still got an inning left to play, Dodie. So Never know what can happen in this ball game.
And looks like it is starting to rain now.
It is.
This one going to be low dribbler over to Maddox Moore. He'll fire it over in time to first for the second out. Runner will advance over to third, though.
They're trying to tell y'all something there. He's trying to tell y'all something.
So 2 down now here for Tristan Howell. Runner now closer in scoring position over on third. Big swing and a miss there. Makes it 0-1. Now here as we are working here against Smalley, or excuse me. Yeah, Smalley. So a runner on third. Here for Smalley, looking to drive in another one. This one going to be just a little outside. Going to be 1-1 now. As you can see, the rain's starting to come down here. Looking to end this one quickly as possible. This one going to be foul off of Smalley. Makes it 1-2 now. If it allows, Collard will be the on-deck man. The Tigers. This one he'll foul the opposite way, keeps the count at 1-2. Now will come set. 1-2 pitch now to Smalley. Go down low. Gives the count at 2. Gotta make sure Tristan's drying his hand off there. As it is starting to come down here at Pleasant Grove Field. Big swing and miss there for the third out of the inning. We'll head to the top of the 7th. Not before the Tigers scratch across one more. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You are watching Texarkana Gameday.
Start your day with seamless transactions.
Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 7th. This could be the last inning we see here for Game 1. I mean, we'll see Tanner Teeter step back on the mound. Looks like for possibly, well, I mean, you know, who knows? You get 3 pitches in, get through the full inning. You never know. He's at 104 right now. 55 of them being strikes. He's faced 30 batters so far in this one.
That's crazy. And alwa's giving up 1 run, technically, which
came in that last inning, and it was a really good inning for him. And he's gone 5 2/3 so far, 5 hits allowed, 1 earned run. He's walked 7. Well, he struck out 1, but he's done really good. And so, looking at what we could possibly see, I mean, guys that have thrown for them so far, we could see Isaiah Parker, Smalley, we could see Blackburn. Just kind of curious of who they could start tomorrow, and if possibly ends up that way Game 3 as well. So we will see Colin Evans be the leadoff man here for the Leopards, and it'll be Dylan Neighbors and then Gabe Jarvis who are due up. But again, like we talked about after Collard came out, I mean, he only threw 34 pitches, and so we could see him very well come back again tomorrow in a situation where he's needed. First pitch there to Evans, going to be outside. 1-0. Evans now with the 1-0 pitch. This one he will pop back, foul, out of play. He was counting out 1. Calling 1 for 1 on the night, 3 walks. And that one high, 2-1 now. Two and one. Teeter with his pitch here. This one will be fouled back, leaving now the count at 2. Kind of looking at season numbers for Colin. Batting .317 coming into this game. He has a .356 on base percentage, 13 hits, 15 RBI, 9 runs scored, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. So he's going to be putting the ball in play for sure. He's not leaving it up to the pitcher.
No doubt about it at all.
And this one he will ground. Going to be a low dribbler over to third, but Evans will speed it out and end up on first. He's not happy about the hit. Ends up as a single nonetheless.
Man, he was rolling. I tell you, there was not even a chance for the third baseman to get it over to first.
So Teeter has 1 pitch left. He was able to finish an at bat though. First pitch to Neighbors though, a high fly ball out to center field. Great job there by the center fielder. Evans will retreat and tag his base. That will be the out, but that will do it for Teeter, as that is his 110th pitch. So he will not only be done for the game, but he will be done for the series. But an incredible outing for him, as he's done great work.
Absolutely.
Here tonight.
Absolutely.
And we'll get a big round of applause from both sides of things, and it looks like we will see Isaiah Parker come in and be the reliever here. Done this quite a bit so far this year. Been a prominent guy to kind of finish things out. Looking through their records so far. So this isn't a team that's built on just kind of mashing the ball and getting extra base hits, but they are a team that can put it in play and does a good job. And you can really say the same thing about Liberty-Eylau, and they kind of have the same identity in that way. And I just kind of worked more in favor of the Leopards.
Right.
But tomorrow is a completely different game.
Absolutely. It's a new day. It's a new opportunity, and so anything can happen on any given day. But great job by Teeter, as you said, in his what, 5.5.
See, he will close out at 6 full innings after recording that out.
Okay, so
here.
He did a great job, and only allowed 1 run, and one just has to wonder, you know, if he doesn't come in, given the situation that he was given, how does this game turn out?
Yeah.
You know, and so not saying anything different would have happened, but I'm just saying, you know, you're down 8-0 coming into, it's a little different.
Well, and it becomes a little bit different now as well, because it was like, oh, well, the Leopards, their bats are finally getting hot here after this first inning, and since Teeter came in,
it's kind of controlled that.
Kind of stifled it a little bit, and so you wonder how much of a roadblock you put on that hitting of Liberty-Eylau and how much that makes a difference tomorrow.
Right.
And we can see what Parker ends up doing here to kind of corralling that as well. He will end up throwing over to first here on that one. Holden Collin Evans over there. Gabe Jarvis is the man up now for the Leopards. 1 for 4 on the night with a run and an RBI. That one pitch out. Evans will slide in safely into second and be a runner in scoring position now for Gabe. Looked like he stopped a little early, expecting to slide farther because of the wet turf, and did exactly that.
Yeah.
But a 1-0 count now on Gabe after the pitch out. Just kind of knew Evans was running no matter what on that one. I'll step off, reset here. Gabe the lefty. All three pitchers so far tonight for the Tigers, all righties. Gabe will lay down a bunt, left field side. Pitcher will corral it. He'll fire it over in time to first, but Colin Evans will advance over safely to third base, and so a runner even closer in scoring position now for the Leopards, now for Maddox Moore. And so we saw that exact same play from Colin earlier with runners on first and second, this time with runner on second, and ends up working a little bit more in the favor of the Tigers that time. Still kind of the same concept, put it on the left field side and see if you can get him to mess up. But also with this ground being a little bit wet now, you have the potential of the pitcher slipping and all of his momentum carrying him towards the plate. He's trying to flip his body over to first, and it ends up kind of becoming a problem. 1-1 pitch now on Moore. That'll be low. Makes it 2-1. 2-1 pitch to Moore. Going to go outside. Makes it now 3-1. Parker's pitch. Three-one pitch. This one grounded foul. Coach Rushing attempting to make a play on it, then retreated at last minute. Full count now on Moore after that foul ball.
Don't know what was better, his effort or Coach Stilson's effort earlier.
And this one grounder, foul one more time. Evans having to move out of the way of that one. Foul nonetheless. We'll reset with full count. Colin Evans still over there at third with 2 down. Maddox Moore at the plate, looking to extend the Leopard lead here in the top half of the 7th. And this one fouled back. Count will remain full. So talking about the utility of Parker and showing it off here as he is now on the mound for the Tigers. His full count pitch will go low. Leopards will walk Maddox Moore. Runners now on the corners with him and Colin Evans. And that'll bring up Cade McLeod.
Yeah, bad thing for the Tigers. If you look at it like this, if you're thinking about starting Parker tomorrow, running up his pitch count as he continues to walk guys, and that's not something you are in a situation to do, being down 7 runs.
That one going to be in the dirt, but a really good job there by Collard to corral that one, not letting it get away from him, and a run coming in. It'll be 1-0 nonetheless here to Cade McLeod. That one in the zone, no throw down over to second, and so Maddox Moore will be in safely off of that one, and they were trying to, looks like back pick Colin Evans to make sure that he was holding soundly over there at third. Count now 1-1 after that pitch to McLeod. This one he hammers out to left center field. It'll be down. 1 run will come in. The second one will come in and more. And a 2-run RBI single for Cade McLeod extends the Leopard lead 11-2.
It's Cade McLeod. He's showing him what he's done all season long, which is produce every time he's had an opportunity at the plate, and he just has an RBI single right there with that last hit.
And that's where that stolen base rings huge there from Maddox Moore to go in there and take second, because he becomes in scoring position there, and it allows that second run to come in and extend this lead for the Leopards, to add in some more cushion as we head to the bottom of the 7th. We will see Cade McLeod come out. Will Tipton will come in as a runner. Will Tipton is playing left field for Cade McLeod, who is the designated hitter tonight. So Good to see Will getting a chance at the base pass. Get a time there from Parker. Count 1-0, runner at first, and Will Tipton. They'll make a move over there on Will. Does a good job of getting back. Top of the 7th, 2 down. 1-0 pitch here to Arian Taylor. Tipton running. He'll be in safely. Ball will go out to center field. Tipton will stay, though. It will be another runner in scoring position, though, here for Arian Taylor. Count now even at 1 after Taylor took a strike there. Parker now, 1-1 pitch. Will sail high. Going to be 2-1. We'll see another meeting on the mound between catcher and pitcher. We'll see. Home plate official head out there. Didn't quite get the opportunity to, as the meeting will end early between Collard and Parker.
Yeah, I think he's trying to speed him up a little bit.
Runners on first and second, 2-1. The count now 2 down. Here for Arian Taylor. Parker will step off again. Move over to second. All of Liberty-Eylau wanting a balk on that one. Not going to get the call, it looks like. Again, a 4-man crew, and so if it gets past all 4 of them. 2-1 curveball. It's the zone. Evens the count now at 2. And coming down one more time. 2-2 pitch will be low. Brings the count full now here against Arian Taylor. Top of the order, Britton Pipes due up after this, if it allows. That one sails away. It's now going to be a full count. I really thought AT started the at-bat with a ball. Count now full, though. This one he's going to pop up. First baseman moving in foul territory to corral it. He will, and that will retire the top half of the 7th. Not before the Leopards put up 2 more, though. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the bottom half of the inning, where the Leopards look to close it out. You're watching Texarkana Gameday.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Welcome back, everybody. Gunnar Keith will come in relief here for the Leopards. Looking to close things out here as we are in the bottom of the 7th, where the Leopards lead 11-2. We'll see Gunnar close things out here. He's gone 16 1/3 so far this year. He has a 2-0 record, has recorded 2 saves. He has 25 hits allowed, 10 earned runs. He's walked 5, struck out 4. ERA just above 4. Bonus batting .347 against him. So looking to clean up those numbers a little bit here as he works first off against Weston Collard. It'll be Collard, Blackburn, and Harrison due up this inning. First pitch, Collard will see. He'll put it into right field in front of Arian Taylor, and for the 3rd time tonight, Collard will lead off an inning on base. So Collard's done a really good job of getting on base all night for the Tigers.
One of the bright spots in their lineup for sure.
That'll be make him 2 for 2 with a walk, and if he can stay hot like that tomorrow, there's no telling what the Tigers can do, especially with him being a big piece there in that kind of middle of the order.
Right.
Gunnar Keith there goes off speed, gets a big swing and miss there on Blackburn, who was the guy that the Tigers were looking to be a big piece here in the offense tonight. See what he can do here. He'll foul that one away. Quickly 0-2 now on Blackburn.
It's good to see Keith get a chance to step into one of these playoff closing situations, as he's one of these young guys who will have an opportunity the next couple of years for the Leopards to have an opportunity on the mound to make an impact for this team for sure.
Gunnar will step off here. Corral himself.
Let's see, a sophomore, junior, do you know?
I think he's a junior.
I think so too, I think.
This one hammered out to left field, will be fouled though, as it goes on the left field side. Gunnar will have a chance to redeem himself here. But I think the last time we saw Gunnar was in the Queen City game whenever the Leopards were at Queen City. There was a lot of pitcher by committee in that game. Ooh, that one they wanted on the outside edge. Not going to go, though. Going to be 1-2.
A lot of runs in that game, too.
A lot of runs. That was a game that lasted forever, and it was one of those because of weather. It didn't even start until 7:30.
Right.
And so it was because of track, actually. The boys were having to get back from
district or area.
Yeah. And so they needed time to, because they have a lot of guys that do both.
Right.
That game went to like 11, I swear. It was late. 1-2 pitch will find the zone. Gunnar Keith will ring up Blackburn. Records the first out here in the bottom half of the 7th. First strikeout of the game for Gunnar Keith. Gunnar Keith will record his 5th strikeout of the year here in the playoffs. First pitch, they're going to be outside for a ball to Harrison. Harrison had that big single out to right field where he advanced to second on the throw. Runner going here. Pipes, who is now over at second, will corral the ball and tag. A great throw there by Gabe Jarvis. Throws down and gets a runner caught stealing. 2 down now here for Gunnar Keith here in the bottom half of the 2nd. And so now the Tigers down to their last out.
Great job by Jarvis. Even better job by Pipes.
That pitch going to be low. Pitch now to Harrison, finds the zone, makes it 2-1. This one, high pop-up to left field. Will Tipton calling for it, and that'll do it. The Leopards take game 1 here in the bi-district round, and that'll do it here. The Leopards get a big win, 11-2. Great job by Gunnar Keith coming out to get the win. Tristan Howell had a great night on the mound. His night ended up concluding 6 innings pitched, 5 hits allowed, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. But a really good outing for him. Really good job by the top of the order. Cade McLeod did really good. Eli Jarvis went 4 for 5 with 3 runs batted in. I mean, just a really good night for the Leopards all around. Really good to see that offense really get back into a rhythm.
Yep.
And we do it all again right back here tomorrow on Saturday. We will be 12 o'clock, first pitch for the first game. If needed, Game 3 will be 30 minutes after the conclusion of Game 2. Once again, right here at Pleasant Grove. We will have that live right here on Texarkana Gameday as well. So we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Good win here by the Leopards and a chance to take the series tomorrow. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Be safe with the weather, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.